Hello and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. It is Tuesday, whatever week I happen to be, which is 6/29/21. But as always, I'm like 30 recordings behind. I think I'm like 2 months behind at this point. And we're playing S&V with the afternoon crowd, which is mostly European. And I'm pretty tired. I worked in bakery today, which when I work in bakery, I hustle and I sweat and I'm in the freezer. And now I'm in Pennsylvania, not in a freezer, and it's like 91 degrees, 45% humidity, and I don't like the heat. So anyway, I'm here and my feet hurt and I'm tired. We're hopping into a game, and then I'm gonna go, refresh and go to bed. But I'm hoping to have a good game here. We're playing S&V, and I don't know if I'm good or evil. The background is inspired by the Mathematician. So another thing that I'm trying to say now is when we're playing homebrew, that is not official content. Today we are playing official content. S&V is one of the 3 scripts that come in the base game that you would buy, which the reason I want to draw attention to that is that there's always new people watching for the first time, and if you don't know, you don't necessarily realize what everything means. So this is one of the base 3 scripts, and I will put the roles on the screen. So, I mean, at this point, we're all very familiar. S&V is chaotic. I do enjoy playing as good. I enjoy winning as evil, but it takes a while to find your seating as evil. I was evil yesterday. Did not find my seating. Had fun. I turned sore and evil, and I messed up Cherie's information, which was quite delightful. And then we lost. It was a slaughter fest. Have not gotten my role yet. Yeah, I don't really know if there's any benefit in talking about the roles. Never know how things are going to develop. So when I get my role, I will pop back on and talk to you some more. Alright, so I always like to have a little dialogue for my videos, and I got things situated a little better. Oh, hold on. Okay, maybe got things situated a little better. I got a fan going, which a fan is not an air conditioner, but it does a pretty good job. However, as it was moving, it was oscillating and it was like rotating, and it was blowing in the wrong direction. So, unfortunately, you'll probably be able to hear that a little, but yep, definitely. But it is what it is. And the other thing I wanted to mention was fruit juice. So, I got myself some tomato juice today, which I just would like to have a little rant here. So this is actually tomato juice, which is amazing. Normally the stuff you buy is like filled with toxic things and like more sodium than would kill a giant elephant. That is not amazing. And it's the same thing with cranberry juice, and I don't know what the deal is. Cranberries are very bitter, and cranberry juice should be bitter. And if you're buying cranberry juice cocktail and it tastes like Crystal Light, oh, got my roll. We'll talk about that then after I'm done going on my rant about stuff nobody's interested in. So this doesn't even taste like what you're used to, but it's very good and I enjoy it, and I'll probably be buying it more because it has in the entire thing here 4% of your daily sodium in 32 ounces, which is actually reasonable as opposed to the prevailing brand, which has like 150% of your daily sodium in the same amount. Cranberry juice, I'm fairly certain most people would absolutely hate it, but it's fine. If you don't like cranberry juice, you don't like cranberry juice. You shouldn't buy things that are Crystal Light and it says it's cranberry juice. It's like 99% sugar, And 1% cranberry juice. It is not cranberry juice. Anyway, I got my roll. I am the Sage. Which, yeah. So, the Sage wants to be killed by the demon. If this demon kills the Sage, they learn that you are one of, or, well, if the demon kills you, you learn that it is one of 2 players. Now, so there is no drunk in this script. I definitely am the Sage. So there's a couple problems here. A, I always try to act sus. That's like my MO. And when I act sus, the demon doesn't kill me. So I don't think I'm going to do well with this. I don't think the demon ever kills me. Secondly, if I convince the evil team that I am in a powerful role, it will likely get pit-hagged into the sweetheart, or the klutz, or the mutant. So somehow, I have to come off as powerful enough. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to make this work. Anyway, hopefully the game is about to start, and I'll see you soon for real.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
Can someone make a Star Trek version of this?
I think Trey's running it tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm opening breakout rooms. You have 9 minutes.
George, neighbor, you want to talk?
Hey, Edgar, let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
I will go to your room.
Nick.
I will join you as soon as I've found where I am.
Sorry, I missed that. Who's calling for? Who's asking for me?
Soren?
Soren? Yep. Let us go to yours. It is higher up on my list.
Okay to talk, y'all.
Trey, Q Storyteller in your room.
What?
Can I ask a question in your room?
Sure.
Anyone fancy a chat somewhere? Anyone? That might do. Yeah. Your room or mine?
Let's take mine.
Robert!
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
Doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Would you like to come to my room?
Absolutely. Hey.
What are the odds that we're evil together?
I'm not evil.
Okay, well then.
Are you evil?
I've blown my cover.
That
no, I'm
seems
not
like
evil.
a weird thing to admit.
Well, here's the thing. So, I don't actually know how to play this character, and I always do. Well, no, the problem is my play style is always allows me to live forever, and I don't want to live forever. I want to die. Because I'm the evil twin. No. I know that you're trying to figure out what I am. I am the sage.
You're the what?
The sage.
You're the sage?
Yeah, I don't know how to play that. I don't know how to get myself killed by the demon. Because normally I say a whole bunch of things, I become super suspicious, and the demon just leaves me forever. That's how I normally play. Which, you know, it works out pretty good normally, but my particular character... And then the problem is that if I do make myself suspicious and we have a pit hag, then I'll just turn into some useless thing.
Well,
like
I can think of ways to get killed by the town.
Yeah, I don't want to get killed by the town.
Yeah, I know. So...
Yes,
I don't know. I've found that too. Like when I'm Raven's Keeper or something, like I'm trying to just, I end up living way longer than I usually do. So
Yeah. Well, I think normally, well, people always like put a lot of stock. They're like, "Oh, I whispered with so and so, and then I died." And the thing is, every single roll is like a good roll. And normally, the demon just kind of is like, "Well, I really don't know what's going on. I'll just kill randomly." And then the person that happens to have whispered to the person looks sus, and it's not even fair. So.
Well, I'm usually sus anyway, so if you end up dying, it'll be good for the town.
Did you want to give me your roll?
I'm not going to give you my roll quite yet, but I can tell you I'm top half.
Not. Did you say bottom half?
Top.
Top half. So you haven't gotten your bluff yet. You're a minion. Fair enough.
You're decoding the whole thing. It's just a glorious thing to watch.
Well, I'm just saying. If you, I don't know. You do think I'm good, don't you?
Well, I don't know, because you're playing unlike I usually see you play. Like, you usually give me a bullshit for 3 for 3.
No. I always hard claim to somebody, and I was waiting around to see who was there. I was hoping to be super awkward when I went off with them, which I don't know that I achieved. I enjoy doing that, and then.
Oh, I thought I was awkward enough for the both of us.
Oh, good, excellent.
So I mean, I do think we look suspicious.
Good. But the problem is I actually don't want to look suspicious, as I've already said, because I would like to be killed. But no, I don't want the town to be suspicious of me. I want, the demon to be suspicious of me.
Right. So I don't know how to help with that.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, if you're the demon, kill me. That would really help.
I promise. If I'm the demon, you're first on my list.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm sure this hasn't helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George, I would like to speak to you.
Okay. How much do I have to offer? But...
All right. I am going to go to my room.
Hello.
You said before the game that you were in a very good mood, and to just come to you and you would give me your roll. So I'm here for that.
And your pit hag.
It's not pit hag. Well, that's very helpful. Would you please turn me into the mathematician, because that would really help.
Lovely. Yeah, I'll get around that. No, seriously. I don't know. I'll give you 3 for 3, shall I?
3 rolls. Got it.
I'll give you Clockmaker, Dreamer, Philosopher.
If you were the philosopher, would you have picked to turn yourself into something right away?
I would not have. No. Never. What novice move that is.
And if you were the dreamer, who would you have picked?
I would have picked Nick.
And if you were the clockmaker, how long would you wait to give your information? Would you give it on day 1? Some people do, or some people wait.
The thing is, when I'm the clockmaker, I always come out first with the clockmaker, but I think I want to kind of try and switch it up, so maybe day 3.
Oh, here's my thought on the clockmaker. Yeah. Is if you get a bigger number, the bigger the number, the longer you wait. If it's like a 1 or a 2, it's not that big of a deal. If it's a 0, that's a very big deal, because that cannot happen unless it's a Legion game.
Yeah.
But if it's like a 4, then
so if it's
you want
like
to hold
a 2
on
or
to that.
4, you'd say okay.
That's my personal opinion.
That makes sense because I suppose then you've got a better idea of narrowing the.
Well, especially if you watch the
Narrowing the options
Whispers,
down.
which is basically cheating in my opinion. But you know, it's not actually cheating. It makes the game super cheap.
Being observant, yeah.
Yeah, well, and also the kills, because you know you kill people happenstappingly, and then the next thing you know, it's like, well, it's obviously grow.
Yeah, well, I suppose that works if it's. I suppose
If it's
it
a high
depends
number.
If like, there's a bigger mortis than that, right? Especially if. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
day
a vigor
one.
mortis,
I
that
suppose
does
then,
change.
then you'd have to reverse it, but then it would still work out if you knew.
Yep.
Put into, like,
Well, and I
vigor
do
mortis
keep track
logic
of
to work.
who dies in the day and who dies at night.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you in a good mood?
England won against Germany in the
I
football.
figured it had to do with some dumb game involving a ball. I don't follow sports.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. The big dumb ball game.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that your team won or whatever.
Thank you. Your support means.
I know how the game goes.
Is
I think
the
it's
room's
already
closed?
Well, it seems like it.
Oh, well, I can still hit it. Open.
Yeah, because we're all co-hosts for some reason.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, I almost
special.
closed all the breakout rooms.
All right, everybody's here. Nominations are open.
And the breakout rooms are open. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
I'm going to close them again.
And Steven just lost his privilege to be a co-host.
Go back to the formally behind you on the board.
Am I not a oh man?
Just revoke your co-host privileges. You abuse them, I will remove them.
Okay.
Twins?
Have anyone heard of twins?
I have. Usually there's a good one and there's a bad one.
Yeah, it's a roll in this script.
There's definitely two. Yeah, that's all I know.
One is an angel, and one is a demon spawn. Always with twins.
Sorry, Nick, your spelling mistake is wonderful.
Yeah.
Hey, here, Nick, redo that. I'm going to do this real quick.
Very good. Very good.
I missed that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, so all the juggles.
And L is very, very important.
Go in the chat. Because I won't remember squat. If I need to.
Better, much better.
I think someone knows Steven Mathematician just based on his background.
If Steven's managed to, by chance, get the same background 2 games in a row, that would be very impressive.
Yeah. So, do we have any clues, guys?
No, like I have to okay. I do play with executing dead people.
Alex will sacrifice himself if we're done with juggles.
Is Alex referring to Alex in the third person? Or is it different?
Yes. It's just I say Alex because if the storyteller doesn't know your voice, saying I nominate myself, they're like, who did that?
Absolutely perfect sense. Yeah. Your reasoning is absolutely sound.
Well, pretty hard of a maker.
Mayor?
Was that a nomination, anybody?
Yes, Trey. Alex nominates Alex.
Okay.
When a person starts.
All right, Alex is nominating Alex. Alex, go ahead and do your speech.
As long as everyone is finished with their juggles, I would like we could all vote on this, and then we could tell if there is a Vortox in play, since the Flowergirl should get a yes or a no. Or we could split it somehow, but I would like to die today.
Okay. Anybody want to add anything to that?
Just putting information. What role are you, Alex, if you're happy to be killed tonight? Just so we know. Clockmaker, Seamstress, or Artist who has used their ability.
All right, y'all. I'm going to start the countdown, and it's going to start with Steven.
I want to put my hand up now. So I'll put a
Are
hand
we,
up. Or
are we
just
all
50,
voting for this? Or yeah.
Depends on
Yeah.
how you want to vote.
If we all vote,
The Flowergirl will know if we have a Vortox in play.
We're not all doing it. We should split it
There's
then.
already an X.
Yeah. From Stephen.
Yeah. The chaotic player.
I like to vote when people don't want to die. When they want to die, I don't like to vote.
To be totally honest, if this was any other player,
All right.
it would be
10
incredibly sus.
Well, I'd like to kill somebody that isn't okay to die. That's silly.
I stand by my comment.
but Alex gave good reasoning, so
It's a
Good
loving
enough.
death.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just making a joke.
And
It's fine.
I don't. I can share an information for you guys. I am the Clockmaker, and I learned a number 2 tonight.
Already have so much disappointment for you all.
yeah, Hella's told me her role. Yeah, that's I can confirm that she told me that as well.
Steven, rather kill someone that's not willing to die.
I'd agree, but I doubt you're gonna get like 11 people.
Okay. Steven, are you willing to die?
I am not.
I nominate.
What was
That's
that?
phenomenal.
It's hard to fault that logic.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. You're breaking up.
I nominate Steven.
Okay. Mia nominates Steven.
Your own
Your
logic
accusation.
used against you.
And you should vote on this, Steven. You're not okay to die. That was what you were going for.
All right.
Well, Steven said he wanted to kill someone that's not willing to die. Steven is not willing to die, so let's kill Steven.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, go for it.
That is correct. We should kill somebody that is not willing to die. I am not willing to die. And as such, we should not kill me. I did not say that I wanted to die.
I'm so confused.
Oh,
Who
dear.
wants to die?
On that, we will start the countdown, and it will start with Nick. Here we go.
Hoisted by your own petard.
I love getting the Stephen in.
If I was Jason at this point, I would out my role because I've been nominated.
Yeah.
I'll give you a vote, Stephen.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Come on, mate.
Oh, Steven, you're messing up our Flowergirl info.
No, I helped the Flowergirl information.
Yeah.
If we got a no, that'd be really helpful.
It's 2 hands, jazz hands.
Well, it's not a vortex check
I'd
unless
already
everyone
voted,
votes.
Yeah.
Be the one stuff.
All right, 2 votes is not enough.
That leaves Edgar.
Yeah, Edgar, why didn't you vote? Well, that's fine. If we get a no, then we'll just
No,
kill
it's-
Edgar.
Because it's like, oh, so we half of them vote, half not. Nobody said anything about like being okay with half of them voting, half of them not. So I don't
Okay,
know.
11
so
people
Edgar, let me
voted.
explain it to you. There's
All right,
this
I'm
thing.
starting the slow 10 count, Steven. Just let you know.
So Edgar, if you vote and then we get a yes that the demon voted, that is what's called a vortex check. If you do not vote and we get a no, then either we have a vortex or you're the demon. So we'll kill you tomorrow if we get a no.
Well, if you get the right information.
Yeah, but that's
well,
the point. That's you have
yeah.
4 seconds to rectify this.
We do have a witch in play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not
so
gonna
the thing
know.
is, if you get a no, it's false. So I know, then I know that.
Yeah, and then we'll kill you. That's fine.
No,
And with
you will
that,
not.
Alex
Yes,
has
we will.
died, and the game continues. Everybody go to your breakout rooms.
You don't represent the city.
No, I do. I have math that backs this up.
Got math.
Anyway, poor Edgar does not understand math. Does not understand Flowergirl. Does not understand the evil Flowergirl. Because the Flowergirl could be evil. Oh, well. Anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I see Eric idle.
Yeah. Burn the witch.
A witch! A witch!
Maybe
Into
burn
your
her.
engineer.
I got better.
I got better.
Exactly.
All right, and in the night,
What
you learn
Messiah?
that Jed has died. I will. Right now,
Oh.
give you all 8 minutes.
Hella, do you want to talk?
Yes, I do want to talk.
Go for it.
My room.
Yeah.
Was there a flower girl?
Jed, do you want to talk?
Who?
Shall we go to yours?
Who you talk to? Me?
Jed.
Yeah.
Jed.
If you don't look mute, but we can't hear you, Jed.
Yeah, sorry. I was muted on my microphone.
George, do you want to chat?
Yeah, I'll come to you.
Who was that?
I'll come to yours,
Steve.
higher up the
You
list.
come to me.
Steve. Oh, all right, yeah. Go on then.
Which room? Yours or mine? I'll say yours, isn't it, at the top?
Come to mine. It's close to the top, I think.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Ro, do you want to talk?
Sure.
It's Robert.
Yes.
The room.
Yeah. I'll go there.
Anyone want to chat?
Yes, Soren, I would like to talk to you.
Oh, interesting.
I'll go to yours.
Your room? My room, yeah. Hello, Stephen.
Hey, what's up?
I still haven't forgiven you for last night.
Last night? Oh, yes, I turned you evil.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
why? I did terrible.
well-
and it's like, oh yes, but
well-
when I was on my way out, I took you with me.
Yeah. Very, so cool. Well, I'm the juggler.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, well, I got a 2. And so that's interesting because I juggled you as either the Sonoris pit hag or witch.
That is a lie.
So
That's not
if
correct.
I can't be confirmed that I'm poisoned, then
No.
we have
No,
a
what I've
vortex.
confirmed is that you're lying to me and that you're not the juggler.
Well, that could also be true.
Well,
But,
that is the case.
Well, I am the juggler. So
Well, I doubt that, but I'll put it in.
Why
Thanks
do you
for
doubt
stopping
that?
by. I would also like to say that I think that your name is very cool with that like not O. As a math person myself, I greatly appreciate the mathematical properties of your name. I'm quite
Do you want to
disappointed.
do you have information you want to share with me?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to share. I'll just say that I am an information role. I don't know that I want to share the information yet.
That's fair enough.
Are you? Somehow I've put you in as mathematician because I'm so stupid. You said juggler. That's definitely not true.
That's definitely true.
Okay, cool.
But I could be poisoned, or we could have a vortex.
That is true. Do you know if there's a flower girl?
Nope.
Okay, well then we should just kill Edgar.
Have you talked to Nick?
No.
No. Okay.
All right. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna claim to be the flower girl. I'm gonna say that I got a no, and I'm gonna nominate Edgar.
That's awesome.
That's
I love
awesome.
it. I'm going to vote for that.
Yep, cool.
That's fun. I love your chaotic way of playing, Stephen.
That's what a Q would say.
No, he wouldn't. Q would just do it and say hell with you, I'm doing it.
No, can you do that thing when he went to Picard's ship for the first time with the sombrero and the...
I do not own a sombrero or a hat of any sort, sadly.
Not even a trumpet? Like, you're not a good Q.
Unfortunately, I don't play trumpet, and my sax is in that house.
Want to have a quick talk?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who to talk to anymore.
My
I'm
room.
hearing some
mine.
weird...
Yours.
All right, so I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Have you heard of a Flowergirl?
No.
And then my second question is, are you an information role?
Yes.
You are.
And I think, I think I'm poisoned. That's why I want to know other information roles to see if people think their information is wrong too. Because if we have no Flowergirl, that's be the only way we can verify Vortox. If enough people, if several people are all saying yes, what I've got is crap, then it'll be like, okay, if everyone's information is crap, then
Okay,
that
so
must
since
be...
you're saying that you think you're poisoned, do you care to share your information? Because, like...
Sure, I will. Oracle, I'm the Oracle, and I find out if there are evil players who are killed. Alex volunteered to die and be executed, and I still got a 1. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
Okay, so that would have been...
Unless he made a real big faux pas and got himself killed as a minion, but I don't think that's happened.
Well, let's look at the minions.
Which, Pit Hag, Theranovus, because I don't think we have a twin, so it's going to be those 3.
Well, yeah, definitely wasn't the twin.
Yeah, and there are 3 minions, so it's got to be the others.
It's also very odd that he would give you... You could be sitting next to the Nodashi.
That's what I'm saying. I just want.
But Jed is also dead.
Yeah, and I based on his 3 for 3 he gave me, I deduced he was probably... I was guessing he's probably the juggler. Then
that's what I... Well, no, the juggler wouldn't get themselves killed because they wouldn't have gotten their info.
No, Jed got killed by the demon.
Oh, Jed.
Oh, Alex? Oh, Alex, I have no idea.
You think Jed was the juggler?
Yeah.
I was told... somebody else claimed juggler also, but I don't believe it.
No, I think. He gave me a 3 for 3, but like...
That's fine, I'll put it in.
Well, it might not be right. I may not be right.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll put
Alex, as far as what Alex gave me, it would be... He said it seamstress artist or juggler.
Well, and then Hella claimed Clockmaker.
Clockmaker.
So well, Hella publicly claimed Clockmaker, so I don't think he's
so Alex said seamstress or artist, but I don't know if he went and talked to Trey or not. So if he is seamstress, he should say something.
Not necessarily.
Well,
I mean, eventually.
Yeah, okay. So either I'm beside Nodashi, which is Grow, or there's Vortox. But unless Alex really is evil, which I find it hard to believe.
All right, well, my plan is to say that I have heard from the Flowergirl that they got a no, and then nominate Edgar.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good to you?
Yep. That's the plan.
Okay.
Good.
It is.
Yeah, we're docked.
Nick, would you like to talk?
I don't see the dock, by the way.
I'll meet you at yours if that's okay.
Sounds excellent.
And Chris is stalking me again.
I believe that I got in the room and he failed to get in the room, which makes me very sad, or it makes me cry.
Sorry, dude. By the time I click go to your room, it had already closed.
It's okay. I enjoyed the time by myself.
All by myself.
All right, everybody is back, so it is time to do some killing. Nominations are open.
Does anyone have any clues?
There is one clue.
Go on.
Well, unfortunately, everyone but one person voted, and I've been looking for the Flowergirl, which I did hear that the Flowergirl got a no, so either it's a Vortox or Edgar is the demon.
Well, of course you gotta know, because that was your way of going like, hey, I'm the demon, I can kill Edgar for free. Not gonna work.
If there was a Flowergirl, I would have liked to have heard from them.
Yeah, I haven't heard from her as well. I think it's a myth.
I've also heard of a Flowergirl, and they told me yes.
Oh, conflicting information.
Interesting.
Dueling Flower Girls.
So here's the question: do we have 2 Flower Girls? Is Stephen evil and trying to confuse everyone, or is Stephen just trying to do his classic cause chaos routine?
Or possibly Jed is just trying
Or both.
to wedge me into lies.
Well, that's not gonna be hard, by the way.
Yeah, I've heard of a Flower Girl, and they gave me a maybe, so.
I've also
This is a
had one.
very
Aries?
indecisive flower girl everyone's talking to.
Wow.
She's fickle. She's fickle.
Hey, I just met you, and you're a flower girl. It's a baby.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if we don't have a Vortox.
Yep, I believe there's a Vortox.
I will say I got really wonky information as well, but I'm not sure it points to a Vortex because someone led me to believe that I shouldn't ask about a Vortex.
What?
Why wouldn't?
The artist, did you say that, Gro?
Yes, I'm the artist.
Okay.
Have you asked your question?
About whatever you want.
I have asked my question.
So Alex is a seamstress.
Let you think that for now, Ned.
Well, you said clockmaker, seamstress, artist. Now we got the clockmaker and artist already claimed. I'll leave seamstress unless you lied the whole time.
Yep, and Grow is confirmed.
Well, if you think that there is
I'm
a
saying
Vortox in play, yeah.
All right.
I'll give you a hint, Ned. If you think that there is a Vortox in play, I think Edgar is a good kill today.
If I think there's Vortox in play, what? Okay.
Oh my god.
But I asked the question.
I am not, and I cannot say why not. At the end of the game, will be clear.
But if there is, then your
Yes, at the end of the game,
your hint is probably wrong, right?
Girl, what question did you ask?
I don't know.
I asked, are all the dead players good? And I gotta know.
That lines
So
up
there's
with
either a
information
Vigor
I've heard.
Mortis or it's a Vortox.
Yes.
Or you're poisoned.
Yeah.
Or Alex is a weird evil player.
Yeah, the best evil player
It's
there
good
is
to narrow it
sacrificed
down.
himself day one.
No one ever was, am I right?
Yeah, Vigor Mortis. It could be Vigor Mortis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
I think
he
there's a
killed
Vortox.
Big Bang.
Which means my seamstress check on Edgar, when I got that he was the same alignment with another player, we had to flip that. Edgar's evil.
No, I'm not.
Got it.
Otherwise, the other player is evil, Alex.
I think the other player is good.
But did you say you got a?
Well, there's
a note?
other information pointing to Grow. Her information being poisoned.
I mean, that could be you or Robert.
Yeah,
I think
could be,
Jed
but no.
may be evil.
Well, okay, I will say if information is poisoned, it means with the information we have.
What?
I mean, you're saying I'm evil, and you're also saying it's a Vortox game. So in that world, the Vortox killed a minion on the first night. So it's not a Vigor Mortis game in that case.
No, it's Vigor Mortis.
But you're also pushing for a Vortox game.
Well, yeah, I haven't decided yet which I'm pushing harder, but I do believe you're
He was
evil.
pushing for everything, and then he's got
If it's a Vigor Mortis, then Jed being evil would make sense. If it's a Vortox, then it wouldn't.
Steven's got more balls in the head than the actual juggler, so you know.
Well, I do know one thing.
By the way,
and that is that Jed is not the juggler.
No, I am.
I do have some information. I was not going to share it before because I want to hear everybody's opinions and how everybody talks and see if there's information. I know there's a pit hack in play.
Well, there's no twins, so
there's no twins, so yeah, that's
that means all the other minions are in play.
I am sure
Joey
because
Fry's under no shit Sherlock.
because I got pit hacked.
Wow.
Wait, I got pit hacked.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, so even better reason to kill you off then, so the Fengu can't jump to you.
Yeah, that is a point. Definitely a Fengu.
There's a potential. If there's a pit hack in play, they can always make one. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Grow, I think you might want to nominate Edgar because your ability's spent in case the witch has picked someone.
But what if Edgar is the clutch?
I don't think Edgar's the klutz.
Well,
I've had someone
If he
else
is, you
claim
should
to be
say.
klutz.
He'll
but I
claim
won't
to be
say
the
who.
klutz.
Of course he will now.
Right,
you want
someone
to
else has
take? You
claimed
want
to
you,
be
you
klutz.
you want to take that chance? Go ahead.
Right,
I
did
dare you.
someone,
I dare you, Double Dave.
did someone
You
say
have to
someone
kill
else
somebody.
said they were an outsider? Yeah.
How about someone say to me they were, but I won't say who it was.
Because if it's an outsider, it has to be a fan group anyway. So
Yes.
No.
Originally an outsider, but would
I
be.
heard of an outsider.
So in that world, it's definitely
You heard
a
of
fan group
If
game.
we've got an outsider, it has to be Fango.
Yeah.
No,
Not,
not
but
if
if
you have
Edgar
a
got
pit
pit
hag.
hagged, then that's not.
Sorry,
No,
I'm assuming
if
what
there
they're saying is
originally
they
if there
start-
originally was an outsider from the very beginning, at the very
Right.
beginning of the game, then there would be. Yeah.
We have a witch, Seven Noahs, and a pit hag, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can rule out twins at this point.
I'll totally nominate someone, but I need some clear information on who it's going to be.
Bro, I'll tell you right now. I'm the Seamstress. I picked Edgar and another player who I highly suspect as being good because I think they are Serenovis locked right now. Please pick Edgar. I got there on the same team. If there's a Vortox in play, we flip my information. Edgar is evil.
So it was the same alignment. How can I be evil then?
Because you would be the opposite alignment of someone who's Serenovis locked.
Oh, so
So that is only if we do have a Vortox game, right?
Yeah.
No,
If we
because
don't,
otherwise they would be on the same team.
All the info that's being publicly shared is wonky. We've gotten 2 Flowergirls, a yes and a no. We've gotten an artist that thinks the dead players are evil. We have a seamstress that has
I think
same
we should not. I don't think
alignment.
that's Flowergirl.
Yeah, the thing is, though, the person claiming 2 Flowergirls is Stephen.
Yeah.
I didn't claim both of them.
He is chaotic neutral in every game he plays.
Charitable.
we
should probably treat that with a pinch of salt.
We can decipher what he is by the descriptions on the back wall there.
So okay.
Okay,
So
well,
we don't know.
let's
So
put
I'm
it
gonna
this
start
way.
a slow 10 count since none of you people nominate anybody. So
We're gonna
I
lose if we
nominate
don't kill.
Steven. I nominate Steven.
Edgar nominates Steven. All right, Edgar, your accusation.
Yeah, Steven was already laughing. It's kind of like tradition first, and I don't want to break tradition. And I think Steven is telling things to or confuse everybody, which is not good, or to be evil and put suspicion on other people, which is not good. So 2 good reasons to kill Steven. That's it.
Okay. Steven, your defense.
I was putting information that would make us want to kill Edgar. That is definitely progress. It helps us get past that thing where we think Edgar's evil, and then we can start to get to the point of the game. I do think that there is multiple pieces of information that indicate that Jed was evil, which would mean that it's not a Vortex. And I think that possibly Edgar's not evil. I don't really haven't spoken to myself. I'm not evil.
It's weird that you haven't spoken to me because you just want to speak to me.
Well, I was trying to get you killed.
All right.
That's
Turn
true.
information to the nomination of Steven.
Yeah.
I don't think we should kill Edgar.
Well, I'm the juggler, and if we think it's a Vigor Mortis, I got a 2. If we think it's a Vortex, then we can't trust my information. And I checked myself as a juggler and Steven as either the Serenovis, Pit Hag, or Witch, and got a 2. Sorry, Steven.
Yeah, but Soren, I think there's a Vortox in play, making Steven not a minion.
Yeah. So
Soren claimed juggler?
yeah.
So Soren, since your ability is used, can you please nominate Edgar? Because I'm pretty confident he's evil.
Hey guys, we're in the middle of another nomination. We're gonna start the countdown here for Steven. Here we go.
I love that Edgar's voting for himself.
No, he's voting for me.
No.
Steven.
Oh. I lost track of who we're voting for.
Nick, pay attention on your ship. What are your sensors set? Wrong sensor readings.
All right, 5 is not enough.
Yeah. Soren nominates Edgar.
All right, Soren, you nominate Edgar.
What is Soren doing? He nominated for Steven. He's nominating me.
Yeah.
All right, your accusation card.
Well, everybody says Edgar is evil, so that's good enough for me.
Edgar, your defense.
I think Soren should pick a side. I nominated Steven. He put his hand
Cut
up.
your defense first.
And now he wants to
already
nominate
did
me. So like, I don't know who he wants to get killed, but I think he has to make up his mind.
Well,
So
I was gonna go away from you, but Soren seems pretty convinced that he's a juggler, and if he's the juggler, then it's definitely a vortex.
Oh my God, it's Steven and Soren working together. I know it for sure.
All right, would anybody like to add any pertinent information to this?
Yeah, Ericsson and Stephen seem to be pushing very hard at Edgar, and they both seem to be making the argument that it's like simultaneous with both a Vortox and a Vigor Mortis game. The information just doesn't add up at all.
I was pushing for Edgar. I let up on Edgar, but the information it does seem to be Vortex, not Vigor Mortis. I'm away from you, Jed, as being evil. I think that Trey made you look evil, like like as he creates the story, he made you evil for the sake of the story. Not you're not actually evil, but that was the information that he painted, and it's incorrect.
By the way, I have some more information. I was pit hacked into the barber, so good luck with that if people get switched around. So
that is an Edgar play.
We're gonna start.
No, it's not.
Is this like the Saint play 2 seconds before the?
It starts with Helen.
No, it was before the voting, so people can still put their hands down. But
well, the thing is the demon will kill you, and you'll still get to switch people. So
yeah, but the thing is, I had to get it out of the way.
That'd be a fantastic demon play, wouldn't it?
What?
But him suddenly go, "Oh no, I'm the barber! Don't kill me!" That would be a fantastic evil play to try and keep the death off of him.
No, it's gonna happen anyway. If I don't get killed now, I get killed by a demon or whatever.
All right, 7 is enough. Any other nominations?
Well, I did achieve my goal.
I just, if I do another game with you, I just want to be the demon. First kill Steven.
Fair enough.
There we go. Any game with Edgar and Steven in the future.
All right, I'm starting to slow take out. There we
well,
go.
Soren also wanted to kill me, so.
So there's also several people saying they'd heard of an outsider, which contradicts the Vortox or Vigor Mortis story as well. So
I heard an outsider.
I don't think there's a Vigor Mortis.
No.
That's accepting the claim as truthful.
I've heard of
yeah, but it's not. It might be good to nominate them.
Well, we can do that tomorrow.
Okay, with that, Edgar has died, and the game continues. Everybody go to your breakout room.
I will not talk to you, Steven, ever again.
I would like to talk to you tomorrow, Edgar.
No.
Maybe I should slow down. I did get Edgar killed. I don't know, maybe the evil people are working with me. Heck if I know what's going on. Alright, so there are 4 evils. I do need to start nailing down my evil team. I think Alex is good. I don't know about Edgar, honestly. There are multiple pieces of information that say he's evil, so we'll leave it at evil, but I don't actually know. I think Soren's good. Because here's the thing. He claimed juggler? That's stupid. That's a terrible bluff. Especially to me. Which means that it is a Vortex. If Edgar was the barber, then we'll find out. Or they could switch evil people. That's what they should do. They should definitely not switch good people. Yeah, I don't know. I need an evil team. Alright, I've added Grow to the evil team. Her question is absolutely absurd. No artist would ever ask when there are 2 dead people if any of the dead people are evil. I guess the only caveat there is if she had talked to Ned, and then she wanted to validate her information. However, if she's the Nodashi or the Vortox, she knew that Ned got bad information. She could be the Vortox. Yeah, but now information. Support that. I think Grow is evil. That's the point. So maybe I will continue to push hard. I don't know. I do think Edgar lied. I think that will become apparent. So we'll put Edgar is evil for now, and we'll see what happens. If evil was playing well, then they would switch to evil people. Because then we don't learn that Edgar was the good barber. I guess technically he could be the evil barber.
Never mind, you're not dead. I just have you in my night order. Sorry. I'm just
Thanks
going
for
down my
stopping by.
night order. Yeah, I know.
Have fun.
All right, right now I'm going to
right
let
now.
everybody know that Grow has died in the night. And I'm going to open the breakout. And y'all have 7 minutes. So.
Jed, you want to talk?
Mia, can I talk to you?
George?
Yeah, yes, Edgar.
Hello.
Let me see. I will go to your room.
I'll go to your
Jed.
room, Mia.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to Nick?
George, I can talk to you in a second.
We can talk, Nick.
Alex, you want to talk?
Okay.
My room.
Okay.
Yep, your room.
You're at the top. All right.
Robert?
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk to Grow.
Okay.
Oh man, God.
Yeah, I'm a little
I will-
confused.
I have to log on to Zoom from my phone, so I
Hey,
just
Ned.
have to
Come to your room, Grow.
once and I can talk to you.
My goodness. All right, Steven. I mean, Steve. Oh, my goodness.
Hello.
Oh, you're still here.
Sure.
Yes, let's talk. Everybody else left, so I guess I'll talk to you. It's come to
Okay.
this.
Battle of the Steves.
Yep. I'll go to
Go
yours.
to my one.
So, I have Edgar, Jed, and Grow marked as evil, and I don't think it's right.
I think there is either Nodashi or Vortox in play because I've definitely been given poo information. So
Well, there's people from all around the Grimoire saying that. However, there are 4 evils, so potentially there's just a lot of bad information because evil people are very bold. So it's getting late. Do you care to share your role?
I will. I am the town crier, and obviously most nights, pretty much everyone's always voted, and I've been getting no minions voted, which is obviously impossible.
No, the town crier is minions nominating.
Minions nominating. Oh, okay.
Not voting. Has nothing to do with votes.
Oh, that's a shame. In that case, I did pay attention.
You're getting information. So here, I can help you get your information in order.
Okay.
Steve
I thought it was just if they voted, not nominated.
That's the Flowergirl.
Oh, okay.
So the Flowergirl and the Town Crier are both similar. So do you just want to give me your information? Is it no, yes, no, or?
I just got no. I just got no's every single night.
Well, that would be the most likely Town Crier information because not very many people
I'm guessing
nominate.
minions wouldn't want to nominate in case there's a town crier.
Well, also because of the witch or wanting to look like they're worried about the witch.
Yeah.
Here, we can pull the votes up, and then I can break down who is not a minion based on your information, which may or may not be garbage. So it looks like the first day, me and Edgar were the only people, or sorry, me and Alex. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 people voted on that, but that doesn't matter. It's the nomination, sorry. So
Okay.
it would have been Alex and Mia. And then the second day would have been...
Edgar claimed Barber as we were executing him, didn't he? So it'd be interesting if someone has swapped. Because if he was Barber, surely Demon's going to swap people around.
So, and I wrote down no, but you just said no, correct?
No, every single night, yeah.
But there was only 2 no's, is the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the best thing for the Demon to do would be to swap evils. Because that way it doesn't confirm. Because Edgar claimed that he was the Barber. So basically, if good rolls swapped or a good roll and an evil roll swapped, then that would validate Edgar and the person that says that.
Okay.
Or it would highlight the evil, which would be somewhat risky to do. Like, for instance, if I'm evil and I say I was roll swapped, I am now the Barber. You know, I'm like highlighting myself, and then when you figure out that I'm lying, you kill me.
Yeah.
So I would say that the safest thing for evil to do would be to switch evil roles. Like, they could have switched who the demon was.
Because then they're not going to publicly say anything, are they?
Yeah, then they're not giving information. Like, one of the worst things that the demon can do with the Barber kill is switch 2 good players, because then 2 good players are gonna both say, I was switched, I'm now this other role, and like it perfectly validates it to them because they know that they became their role, and like if either of those roles was validated, yeah.
Okay.
However, it doesn't seem like that's what happened. I don't know. Maybe we got time. Maybe somebody. I don't know. So there are multiple people that said that there were evil people that died. However, one of them was the artist, and it seemed like a super odd question. That was why I marked Grow as evil. It seemed like a super odd question to ask on day. What was it? Day 2.
It was the first day, I think, wasn't it?
No, it would have been day 2 because we executed and then Jed was killed at night, and then day 2. But for her to ask, are any of the dead people evil? Like, who even cares? Like, sure, it's helpful.
They're dead, yeah.
But, yeah, like, well, in A, it's 2 people. Like, the odds are the answer is, I don't know. If it was a Vortex check, then you may as well have said, is 2 equal 2?
The classic one is 2 + 2 = 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Which, yeah.
So I thought she was evil because that was a terrible question. The only way that was a legitimate thing was if she talked to one of the other people that got information that said a dead person's evil. And I wasn't able to validate if that conversation had happened.
But that could be a minion saying a dead person's evil, knowing they're not, couldn't it?
Well, there were 2 people that were saying their information said that.
Okay, I'm so confused.
Well, so far everyone's information, except for yours. So your information actually implies that it's not a Vortex because you would have been getting yeses. Because basically what your information says is that either Alex or Mia are a minion. I think it's super unlikely that Alex is a minion. Mia potentially could be. I don't really know anything about her. And then Edgar and Soren. So it is possible, I suppose, that Mia and Edgar are minions, and that your information is Vortex information, but that's like the less likely thing. If it's a Vortex, you have to get bad information.
Hey, Alex, I don't want stuff in chat. If you're going to say it, you need to say it.
Okay, I just don't like talking over people, and internet, you can only have one person talking.
You have the floor.
People are recording, and some people don't look at chats.
Okay. Has anyone become the Barber? Because the demon would know you're the Barber. You might want to help the good team.
I would add, if any good player was Barber swap, they would probably want to let us know that.
Okay, and with that, Hella has died.
Oh. I told you I might die today, Nick.
Yeah, given what you said at the end, I'm not surprised.
Sarah Novus, I guess.
Yep, she's the
What do you
victim of the
bring
Sarah
out?
Novus.
Hello, are you gonna pick anybody? Yeah, I thought so. Yep, that's why, people.
I knew
we're borderline cheating here.
Okay.
Go to your breakout room.
I'm working on it.
I know.
Now, I will say that it's not really cheating, because if you play in real life, you talk during the night. Just not about things that are happening at night. Hella just died to the Sarah Novus, which implies that she's good. However, somebody just implied that she was the klutz. I don't know. I don't know. If she said she was the klutz and she didn't pick somebody, she wasn't the klutz. I don't know. When you learn you died, pick somebody. If they are evil, good loses. Paraphrased. Don't know if that's actually how it works, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Anyway, I'm going to pause the recording because I'm just rambling. I was going to say, that got us to the right number. However, it was an execution, so it just kind of wasted an execution. Hopefully Hella was evil, because it actually didn't fix the number. We're still... Maybe it did. Hella was executed. I'm so confused. We're at... Yeah, because I was looking at the numbers at night. So we're at 7, which means we have 3 kills left. Very good.
Steven.
Do you actually intend to be here this time?
Yeah, I did, but not because of what you think.
Oh, I'm barber swapped?
You are now the klutz.
Wonderful. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, Mia. The voice of Mia.
Sorry.
Did you have a question, or were you just saying my name?
I was not saying anything. I was actually talking to my mother in the car.
Oh, I thought you said Trey.
Oh, don't say his name in the mirror 3 times.
Trey is the original Candyman.
I heard that they're remaking that Candyman.
Oh, there's a trailer.
Did someone die at night?
Do what?
Did someone die last night?
Yes, but I'm waiting on one more person because Mia's not here. Okay.
Yeah, her camera's
Mia
off.
is here, but not here, and yada yada. Okay, sorry guys. In the night, you learned that Ned has died, and I will open breakout rooms, and you got 6 minutes.
And I will just say, that I have been I have been mad the first 3 nights.
I knew it.
So someone else might.
Also, yeah.
I was not mad tonight. I wasn't mad tonight.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I was pit hacked last night. So someone is having really fun with me, and somehow I think it's Mia. I don't know why.
All right, Alex, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Steven, I haven't chatted with you yet.
Steven,
Nick.
Your room, Alex.
Who's saying that?
The rooms are not open.
Beat me onto the station. Come on.
Okay, Edgar, come up to the station.
Could anyone other than me open the breakout rooms? I'm the only one that can't do it.
Oh,
sorry, I thought I did, y'all. Sorry. Oh. No, they are open. They're open.
Your room.
No, they just became open.
In ops, Edgar.
Your room.
Alex, were you going to talk to me?
Yeah.
I will.
Can I join that?
Okay.
Steven?
Coach, do you want to chat?
Yes, but I don't know what Alex has. He may
ask him.
Oh, he appears to be talking to Hella. I'm so confused.
Oh, can I talk to you then?
Sure.
Okay.
My room.
All right.
Oh my goodness, I can't even.
I got a theory.
Okay.
Okay. Night 1, as Oracle got 1. Erroneously, I thought it was just Alex that number would refer to, but no, it was Alex and Jed.
Yep.
Jed. Second night, Alex, Jed, Edgar, and Gross still got a 1. And then last night I got killed, and I'm beginning to think we have a Vigor Mortis, Jed's a minion, and that's why I'm getting the one evil. It's not a Vortox because Alex is. I don't know about Alex. That means Edgar was probably evil, but he didn't say who that good person he said thought was good that he compared Edgar to, who that was. So I'm thinking Jed is a minion who is killed by the Vigor Mortis is still either Serenovus or Pit Hag, can still act. I'm beginning to think it's Robert. Because he was the last one I talked to yesterday. I did tell him my role, but we sort of just danced around the idea about having information roles and
Why do you
not
think
being
it's
right.
Robert?
I don't know. I'm just inkling. I'm just trying to come up with a team, and it seems like Jed definitely, Soren maybe because
So
Jed's 3 for
Soren's
3.
information is wrong, but if it's a
Right.
Vortox, then everybody's information is wrong. He is.
I don't think it's a Vortox.
Well, that's
I think
fine.
it's
You don't
Vigor
have to
Mortis.
convince me of anything. I don't actually know
Yeah.
what it is, but
Yeah, I think it
he
is.
claims that he's the juggler and that he juggled himself as the juggler and me as 3 of the minions, which I will say is a terrible juggle because you're actually looking for the demon. And why
Right.
did you juggle me as, I guess because if I was the evil twin, what does it matter? But why did you waste 2 of your numbers? And why would you juggle yourself as the juggler? I guess, I don't know. Okay.
Well, because another thing Jed gave me his 3 for 3 was Mathematician, Juggler, and Seamstress.
Who?
Jed.
Yep.
First day ones. And I'm like, okay, we got Seamstress Alex, we got Juggler claimed Soren. Now we have that leaves Mathematician Jed, which I don't believe is true, which makes me suspect Juggler is not being real either. So I'm thinking Jed definitely evil, Soren possibly. Why do you not think Robert at all?
I didn't say I didn't think Robert. I was asking why you think.
It was just the timing of it because I had not talked to him and the fact that
So he was my first
Grow
whisper.
was poisoned. Yeah.
He was my first whisper, and all he would say was top half. And I told him my role.
That's all he told me too.
He told you what?
Top half.
Which is that would be a way of convincing someone you're a minion because you don't have your bluff yet.
Right, and we already got Clockmaker. I don't think he's Snake Charmer because we haven't heard
Hella
him
was claiming Clockmaker, but now she's claiming she was Serenovus for 3 days.
Yeah.
So who is the Clockmaker?
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
If we have one.
Why
but
would she
Oracle,
have given her number if do you think Hella's
yeah.
evil? Oh, I have
But
another piece of information, which is that she claimed that she was Pit Hag last night, which is definitely not true because I was Pit Hag last night. I was Pit Hag.
Okay.
So she was
Why
not
was
Pit Hagged.
Okay, so Jed is a minion. He's dead. Hella a minion. I got killed, so I wouldn't know. Get a number of 2, which would have meant Hella and Jed both being evil. That makes sense. So.
Oh, because Hella was executed and you are the Oracle. Okay.
Right.
So Edgar's not evil.
Edgar's not evil, but that leaves who the other 2 are.
And Grow isn't evil either.
Yeah, Grow is she got her information was.
So who's working with Jed and Hella?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to think Soren.
But
I don't know. I don't know anything about.
So who knew you were the Oracle?
You.
Just me.
And Alex after the fact. And
I do think Alex is good.
Right. That's why I trusted him. Robert, I didn't tell specifically, but he said it was top half. I said it was top half.
Okay, I think I want to try to whisper to other people. The people I want to whisper to are in other whispers, but
go.
So who's that?
Soren?
Alex, can I talk to you?
Yes.
So
I'm going to my place.
Oh, the two evil people are gonna.
Please have stayed here, you dummy. Sorry. And that's the end of it. That's a phenomenal situation.
My room. Oh, they have closed the breakout rooms, I think.
I was going to say, Stephen, there was one other reason, and I forgot to mention it, but I'll get to it some other time.
It must be tomorrow, Paul.
Yes.
Regarding what you were questioning about.
Mia, are you still there?
She was. And I'll chat for a second then.
Soren, if you speak to me tomorrow, I'll answer. I don't want to say it in public, but
okay.
I think I'm comfortable enough to answer tomorrow. But I was actually just about to when we got pulled out, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
George, I have a question for you.
Yes. Hello.
This is completely up to you. It's your decision.
Yep.
Do you mind dying today?
I don't mind dying today, to be honest.
If he's a Townsfolk, we can afford that.
Because
I'm just saying that if George dies, I think we can probably solve the game either tomorrow or the next day.
I've got.
I'm convinced that it's either a Vortox or that I just have very bad picks, and that I'm speaking to evil people who are just lying to me. Because my information isn't adding up, so I wouldn't mind dying. Obviously, it's another day where we're not killing an evil player. So
I think we should.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I think you're talking to evil people, George, but not.
No, I think I know why. I think I know why.
I think we should kill Robert or Soren.
Yeah.
Soren might be a good idea.
Yep.
Hey, you can kill me. I'm the juggler. I don't get any more information, but if we don't want to kill Townsfolk, then
for some reason I think Alex is evil, but I don't know what he's doing.
All right, I nominate Robert.
Why?
Because I think the evil team is Hella, Jed, Soren, and Robert, and Soren doesn't mind if we kill him, so we should go for Robert.
Steven, you're wrong about me. I'm definitely not evil.
Steven nominates Robert.
This is not good.
Steven, you.
I think we don't have vigor mortis. We don't have Vortox with vigor mortis. Is the problem. We've got evil people that are killed.
Someone has to nominate Steven. Steven is evil, clearly.
Yeah, that logic doesn't make sense. If Hella was evil, why was she pit-hagged?
Yeah.
When was she pit-hagged?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Last night. I was
why she died.
And Serenovus. That is
So
why I died. So I was mad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I was also pit-hagged last night, but maybe we were barber swap. Maybe we had an evil barber, and
not last night. It was the day before last night.
You said last night.
Okay, well,
not last
I keep mixing up Serenovus and pit-hag.
Okay, well, anyway, this is
the mad one.
It's kind of convenient that Steven said like, suddenly I'm pit-hagged as well. Like,
okay, so it's definitely not time for group discussion at this point, because it's time for me to make my thing or for Robert to make his defense. So I'm just going to make my accusation quickly, which is that I'm very confused. In my world, my evil team is Soren, Robert, Hella, and Jed. However, I will say that I'm not terribly sold on any of my information. I do think that we should try to kill an evil person. I don't know why we would kill George. That seems crazy to me. Robert claimed top half in my first whisper, which to me feels like maybe he was like, well, if I give a roll, then I'm a potential demon because I had bluffs. So since I'm the first whisper, I'll just say top half. It was like a deliberate decision. If you're not convinced, don't vote, because obviously I want to kill an evil person.
Well, I thank everyone for the forum, because I've told other people this earlier. I tell the whole town, I am the barber.
Did you start as the barber?
I've always been the barber.
Yeah,
that's bizarre.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I was the barber last night, by the way, and that is why I died.
That can't be true, because I've always been the barber.
That's bizarre. Yeah, we should.
Why did you die, Hannah?
I think you broke.
Why I died? Because I was mad, apparently.
Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, just Robert.
All right.
Sorry.
So we're gonna start the countdown for Robert. It is gonna start with Bro. Here we go.
I think Robert's a very good kill.
Why?
Because Hella, I believe you. You were the barber. You died, and then I became the klutz. And Robert is lying. He was not always the barber.
4 votes. We have all the living at the bottom right. Can you please vote?
No.
I do not understand this.
I'm not able to vote because I'm on my phone.
Well, you can say that you'd like to, but it doesn't actually matter.
And what do we know about Mia? Because
so Mia, instead of telling us that you can't vote, just tell us what you want to vote.
I want to vote yes.
Okay, because I can change that. All right. So in that case, 2 votes is not enough.
Okay.
Thanks, Mia.
What
That's
do we
like a
know of
turning
Mia?
point.
Because
So
I have to figure out who wanted to make me mad 3 days in a row.
So Hella, what did you start as?
I started as the snake charmer.
Oh.
I don't think we need to discuss dead people's roles because they aren't the
Yes,
demon.
we do.
I wholeheartedly
No,
disagree with that.
We don't need to
Couldn't
talk about
possibly
that publicly.
disagree with that more.
Yeah, I know.
By the
I've got
way,
information
okay.
as a dead player, which is helping me solve a puzzle,
wait.
but whatever.
I can solve Hella's puzzle because I was not always the bard because I got pit hacked, but I was 3 roles. So I was the philosopher. I chose snake charmer, so that's why your ability didn't work, Hella. And then I got pit hacked into the barber.
And that's another reason why you don't out dead rolls.
Why not? It's information.
But because they're not the demon, we just need to figure out between the bottom right who the demon is.
Okay. Well, the thing is, it's information for Hella, not for everybody. It's information for Hella.
I think Stephen would be a good call today.
No.
It's been consistently pushing against people the entire game, and I think it's been pushing with the evil team as well.
And you have to push evil out, Jed. There's 4 of them. They have
I think
a team.
Stephen's one of them.
They can silently push.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
but I'm
the
pretty
thing
sure
about
that
dead people's
Steven
roles
is
is
doing
important
his-
because we have vigor mortis as a possibility, which means dead people could be minions still acting.
Everything's
we need
important.
to figure that out.
Yeah, everything's important, really. I think.
Well, if you kill me, potentially you'll end the game.
No.
We have to pick an evil player, I think, at this point.
Because I was made the klutz, which I believe Hella is telling the truth. I'm trying to figure it out. You were the demon kill, Hella?
No, she
Sarah
was
mad. I was mad.
Yeah, you were mad.
I
That's
died
right.
because I was mad.
So what you were supposed to say? You were the Clockmaker.
First, I was turned into the Clockmaker. Then I was turned into the clutch. Then I was turned into the barber.
So when you say turned into, you mean made mad, right?
You mean
Made
Serenovus.
mad, made Serenovus.
And did you break that in whispers? Why did he kill you right away?
Because at the morning where I was the barber, Alex, he asked if anyone was the barber. He thought that the barber should come out.
And you didn't come out.
No, because I had been pit hacked into the mutant.
Yeah.
So I was the mutant.
You were dead either way.
Yeah.
Right.
I was dead either way. So didn't
Maybe
matter.
I knew that.
Well, I'm confused. So you died, but then, okay, so
The
maybe
thing
I
is,
was
Hella's
maybe
not
I
the
was
demon.
pit
We
hacked.
don't need to delve into Hella. We need to delve into
I would
the alive
appreciate it
players.
if you didn't tell people who they could talk to and what they could say. If you have something to say, say it. If you don't, don't.
Let's nominate a live player, please. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, nominate a live player.
I can't. I'm dead.
Okay, Alex, please stop telling other players what they can and can't say.
I'm not saying what they can and can't
Actually,
say.
you are, and I'm going to mute you right now to let Steven talk.
Well, I don't need to say something. I
Steven
just
is
don't want to be
trying
told what to say.
Yeah. You're not the town leader. So if they would like to talk and ask players questions, they are allowed to. If you want to nominate, you could, but you can't because you're dead.
Right, that's the problem.
Well, do you have a suggestion as to who you think? You said George. I did want to talk to you today. I will put that out there because I actually do think you're good. And there was a couple things that you said, but I wasn't able to talk to you. So maybe we can talk tomorrow.
So is this me talking to Alex?
I was talking to Alex.
It's confusing, but
net.
Yeah. Steven, you think I should give out my information because it does explain some things?
I'm very lost. If you want to give out your information, that's up to you.
All right. I was the Oracle, which means I find out dead people being evil. Night 1, I got a 1. Erroneously, I believed it only pertained to Alex because he was the one who was executed. However, it also pertained to who was chosen by the demon, which was Jed. So either Alex or Jed, I got a 1. Night 2, Alex, Jed, or Edgar, or Grow, because she was chosen by the demon, and I still got a 1. And last night, the reason I was suspicious of Hella is because it seemed like she died then whoever the demon was going to pick, and I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to get something other than a 1. I'm probably going to get a 2, but then I got killed. I'm beginning to think Jed was a minion. He's killed by the demon, Vigor Mortis, which means Jed, either Pit Hag or whatever, or Serenovus, can still act as the Pit Hag or Serenovus, even though he's dead. And that would explain George having problems with his information because one of the neighbors of the minion that's killed is poisoned. George is right next to Jed. That makes perfect sense to me. So I'm trying to figure out the other 3 people that are part of the puzzle. I originally thought it was Hella. I don't think it probably is.
Well, then it could go back to being a vortex because.
Well, then I don't think my information's wrong though.
Yeah, and then Grow kind of with their artist question kind of backs up that it couldn't be Vortox.
Well, if Jed wasn't evil, then it actually backs up that it is a vortex.
Yeah, if he wasn't.
Other thing as well to back it up, we know there's a flower girl in the game. Dave,
do we?
On night 2, was saying.
Oh, we know there's 2 claims of one.
Yeah, which is probably right.
We've had a flower girl claiming yes, leaving only Jed or Edgar as the demon. Jed was killed overnight. Edgar was executed. The game didn't end. So that's saying that yes is accurate. So if Ned's got correct information, the Flower's Girl got correct information.
So I'm thinking Jed was a minion, and I don't know. The fact that he gave me 3 for 3 of Mathematician, Juggler, and Seamstress, we already got a Juggler as in Soren. We got a Seamstress as in Alex, which sees him as a Mathematician who nobody has heard anything from.
We should nominate today.
So Soren being the Juggler makes you suspicious.
5 seconds. I already nominated.
Mia and Steve.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about them.
Mia, you can still nominate. You are alive.
4 seconds.
We need to execute somebody today or the Vortox wins.
Soren, nominate Soren or something.
Yeah, I can nominate myself.
I'll nominate Soren.
All right,
fine. Or whatever.
That's weird.
Yes, okay. Soren nominates Soren.
Yeah,
I get it off of the demon. Yeah.
Well, we should definitely get votes just in case it's a vortex.
Yeah. Well, I am the juggler, and I got a 2, and I check myself as the juggler and Steven as the 3 minions, besides the evil twin. I don't know if I'm poisoned and sitting next to an Odashi, or what the heck is going on. But yeah, you can kill me if you want to. How many do we need? 4?
4.
We need 4. What do we think, guys? Is it worth just in case? I mean, the information.
I think we should get at least 4 votes.
We could kill a dead player, right?
We could.
No, we should be killing demons.
We're at 7.
I would prefer we kill an evil player.
Well, obviously.
And if we can't get the 4 vote test, we need to kill a dead person just because Vortex, in case. But I don't think it's the case.
Can we kill
I agree with you on that, Ned.
And it's going to start with Steve. Here we go.
Rather go for someone who didn't nominate themselves.
Well, nobody was nominating. That's the thing.
Robert was a good kill, but the evil team didn't want to vote on it.
Right.
I do agree with the
Edgar.
Whoa.
Yep.
I'll just say I do agree with the vote.
But that people were talking about. I said it was just a good kill. So
not for a dead vote.
4, so
4 votes.
That's why I didn't put my hand up.
So at this point in time, Robert, Mia, George, and Nick can still nominate. And Steve A.
Do we have a good player left that can nominate? An evil player.
Well, I am a good player, but wait 1 minute and then I will be back on my computer.
Okay, I'll wait.
Everyone keeps talking about Flowergirl, but I have no idea who this is supposed to be.
Who's alive?
If someone can nominate somebody, I said a box of cookies.
Let's pause the game for 1 minute to allow Mia to get back to her computer. She just said, give me 1 minute. So let's pause.
Should I pause the recording? Ella, are you pausing your recording?
You guys can speak. Go ahead and talk. I just am not going to take any nominations.
I'll just edit it afterwards.
Go ahead and speak. You guys can talk. I'm not going to take any nominations.
Hey Nick, I'm on a better ship.
Here's my theory. It's Nick, Steve, and Robert.
And there's 4.
And then 1 dead, either Jed or Edgar.
Okay, well, I will put information out there, which is that I did say that I was barber swapped last night. I don't know, maybe I was egged. I got a different role is the point. I am now the klutz. You can kill me if you want. I will probably pick Ned if I die, and we might lose. But I don't think
you have
we
to
will.
play an alive player, right?
You have to do an alive player.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Was someone barber swapped yesterday?
Okay, I'm back at my computer.
I'm the barber.
She's dead as well.
Yeah, but was anybody barber swapped? That is, but they
well,
could have
you claimed that you were pit egged last night, which you weren't, but I think you meant 2 nights ago.
Yeah. The night where I was both being mad and the night before I died.
So what are you currently? You're currently the mutant.
Yeah.
So Edgar died on day 2. Did anyone get barber swapped that night?
What's Edgar's role right now?
Why are we always saying switch
I'm
from barber?
Okay, so there was no swap.
It's
So if there was no swap that night,
or too evil, right?
yeah, and if 2 evil but got swapped, then Stephen is not telling the truth about being swapped last night.
Well, I could have been pit egged. I don't know that I was barber swapped. I just know that my role changed.
Okay, I'm back at my computer.
Okay.
Okay, who's left for nominations?
Okay,
that is Robert, Mia, Steven.
Okay, let me answer this question. So George, Nick, Steve A, Mia, and Robert can nominate. Those people can nominate. The only people who cannot be nominated is Robert and Soren. You cannot nominate those people.
Okay, well, I'm gonna nominate Steven because I'd rather kill an evil player.
Okay, so Mia nominates Steven and Mia is killed.
Uh-oh.
And
The witch.
Does that count for the Vortex or no?
Nope, it's not an execution.
Not an execution, and the nomination for Steven does go through. Steven, or Mia, your accusation.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to say now. I think Steven is evil. Like, the whole barber thing is just weird.
Steven, your defense.
So the reason I thought it was the barber was because Hella was claiming that she was egged, which I thought meant that she was clandestinely lying. However, I realized that if she was good, I could have been barber swapped, so I thought that that was the case. However, she actually wasn't saying she was egged last night, so I think I was just traditionally egged. I am the klutz. If you kill me, the game might end. I can't pick you now. I definitely shouldn't pick Robert. Yeah, I don't think anybody's good. So if you kill me, we have a problem.
Mia's the ghost.
Maybe you should kill me, because now the demon will kill me. Because I have no idea who. There's way too many evil people.
There's no win in this one.
Pick George. Pick George.
All right.
Mia, you're using your ghost vote. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Okay. So, anybody want to add anything pertinent before we vote on Steven?
I will say that we're at 6, so if you kill me, then we essentially will have 1 kill left.
Good.
I don't think it's worth the risk.
I will say, now that I think about it, I don't think we should kill Steven then, but maybe George, because he was the person, except from Soren knowing my role, and I was switched right after I told him.
All right, we are going to start the countdown, and we're going to start here with Nick. Here we go.
Isn't Soren already on the
Majority is 3.
Yeah, Soren is on the chopping block.
Yeah. But we'd have to get 5 to remove.
But that will be impossible if we have 3 evil players.
Well, I would just like to comment that evil people have been okay dying and gotten on the chopping block and gotten off before, so Soren may be evil.
All right, and that is not enough. Soren is still on the chopping block. Do we have any other nominations?
We save Soren.
Do we think Soren is good?
I actually do think Soren is good, and I think we have 2, maybe 3 good alive.
Sure, wanting to kill George, he was good.
I don't know.
I don't mind. I don't mind dying. But
the real question is George, Nick, Steve A, and Robert, do any of y'all want to nominate before I sit here and do this?
No.
George, can you nominate a dead body? I'll take it, and we can have all the living vote.
So what we're doing?
George, do you want to nominate Alex? All the living can vote. We save Soren from execution.
Yeah.
I would be executed to satisfy the Vortox.
Maybe we have four.
Yeah. We'll do that. If we do, we believe that Soren is good. I'll
right.
gladly do that.
Well, the countdown is
Soren
over.
has died.
Oh, I'm.
And with that,
I've got it minimized. Oh.
Thanks,
congratulations to the evil team. George, you didn't want to vote anyway, nominate anyways. The evil team just won.
I know.
Damn it, George.
I figured you were, because you were acting like you were maybe going to nominate, and I was like, well, okay.
I was wasting time. I was running down the clock, dude.
How did the evil... Oh, because the Vortex. What? I'm so confused. What just happened?
Wait a minute.
No, we executed Soren.
Here, I will explain everything. I will explain the ending there real quick, guys. It wasn't the Vortex. Soren died. Steven, you were going to die in the night, and then the evil team would be left. There's 4 evil players left.
So I was right that Robert was evil.
All evil is still alive. Evil is George, Nick, Robert, and Steve A. Steve A is your Vortox. So this is the first time I have ever really seen the Serenovus cause that much confusion. Because normally everybody figures out who's mad like that. But you guys really believed everything Hella was saying. And that really caused a whole lot of crap. Not to mention, Hella, to be fair, Robert and George did not plan on that. And had you come out and said, I am the barber, I would have not killed you as the mutant. I would have let you keep playing. But because you didn't say about the barber, then that was unfair to the Serenovus. I killed you because you broke madness, not because you said something about the mutant. I was going to let the mutant slide for a day or two. After that, yeah. Anyways. All right, so here I'll share my screen, y'all. It was actually interesting because I didn't think the witch was actually going to go off until the very end. All right, y'all. So here we go. So Hella is actually interesting. So we'll start with Edgar and Hella because that was probably the biggest thing going on at the beginning of the game. Edgar was the philosopher, and on the opening night, he goes, I want to pick the snake charmer. And I said, okay. So he became the snake charmer, and Hella was drunk. Now, Hella, you didn't pick the demon, so it didn't matter. But you were actually drunk. So Hella was jacked with this whole game. Is amazing. She was also made mad about being the Clockmaker on the first night. And it's actually interesting because you went to and you talked to Alex immediately, who Alex was the Clockmaker, and you told him that you were the Clockmaker because you didn't want to break madness. And that was interesting from there. Steven was the original Sage who was pit-hagged on the third night into the Klutz. Nick was the witch who on the first night picked, I believe it was Edgar, and then he picked Mia because Mia nominated Steven on the first day, so he picked Mia. Then he picked Grow because everybody was hoping Grow or was pushing for Grow to nominate, but that was actually Grow was witched the same night that she actually died, so that was kind of irrelevant. And then the last night, he witched Mia, who actually ended up helping end the game a day early. Soren was your juggler who juggled that himself, and Steven was all the minions, so I gave him a 2 because it was a Vortox and everybody's getting wrong information. Steve A was the Vortox. He killed he killed all the people he killed. He killed Jed on the first night, who everybody thought was evil. I'll come back to Jed here in a second because Jed was almost like the 5th evil player. He killed Jed, and then he killed Ro, and then he killed Ned. I believe those were the 3 kills. Yes, those were the 3 kills. Mia was the Savant. Mia, the first 2 nights I gave you 2 falses. On the 3rd night, I gave you 2 truths. And then on the 4th night, I gave you 2 falses. I believe that's how it went. Because I messaged, when you were on your phone, I just texted you your Savant info. Robert was the Serenovus who made Hella mad about being the Clockmaker, then about being the Klutz, then about being the Barber. When Edgar actually turned into the Barber, the demon decided not to barber swap. And it was actually funny because then she was mad about the Barber, and I was hoping that she would say that she was the Barber so that people would think that the barber swap was still going on, but then I wouldn't kill her as the mutant. But then when she didn't say that she was the Barber, I just felt like I had to kill her for breaking madness because otherwise that would be unfair to the Serenovus. Anyways, Grow, the artist, pretty much asked the same question as the Oracle was getting. So had you guys ran with that a little bit more, you guys would have figured out that it was a box. But Grow's question was, are all dead players evil? And at the time, it was Alex and Jed. And she got a no. or I'm sorry, were all dead players good was her question, and so she got a no, even though the answer should have been yes. And the Oracle on the first night got a 1, which would have been incorrect as well. Jed was the seamstress. I have zero idea why Jed didn't come out when Alex was trying to push so hard on Edgar that he was actually the seamstress. And that ended up getting Edgar killed, who ended up being the barber. If Jed had just simply come out and been like, Alex is lying, I'm actually the seamstress, I don't know what the heck's going on, you guys might have not killed Edgar, which would have started that cascade down that line of him being the barber and so on. Also, towards the end of the game, Jed still wasn't coming out saying he's a seamstress. Every time somebody suggested that Jed was evil and he was a vigor mortis kill, he never said, "No, you're wrong."
So I told 4 or 5 people that I was a seamstress and that Alex was in a hard double claim with me. I was telling them in private because Alex was claiming my role, and he claimed it to me as well when someone else was apparently mad, or when Hera died of madness. So I was 100% sure he was evil, and that's what my entire game was based on.
There was enough sus on you, Jed, as the game being, because here's the deal, is the end of the game happened and y'all still didn't know whether or not it was a Vortex or not, or at least for the majority of the people, y'all didn't know exactly what demon it was, because people were still thinking that Jed potentially was evil and it was Vigor Mortis, because even, I believe, was it you, Steven, who came out and said that you believed it to be Hela, Jed, Robert, and...
Yeah, I at no point had any good information.
Yeah. So,
was there ever a Flowergirl?
Well, I was 100% convinced it wasn't a Vortex because Alex was hard claiming my role, so I was convinced he was evil.
No, Town Crier, Flowergirl were bluffs.
The bluff rolls were Dreamer, Town Crier, and Flowergirl. Those were the 3 bluffs. The Pit Hag was having fun turning everybody into outsiders.
Yeah.
And
I was
Jed,
having fun pretending to be a Flowergirl.
and said, I am not evil. I was the seamstress. You guys can get off the fact that this is a Vigor Mortis, which would have would include Jed into that. Jed's information was wrong. Grove's information was wrong. And Mia, at no point in time, it came out and said anything about her Savant information, which would have really clued everybody into the fact that everything was wrong.
Savant info would have
we
been
needed
nice.
a lot more.
But the thing is, me coming out as a seamstress wouldn't have created me as not being a Vigor Mortis minion, because I'd have been in a double claim with Alex, which makes me seem very suspicious.
Then Alex probably said he wasn't the seamstress, and then we're like,
but I went to him in private and asked him, and he stuck
but on
to
day
his
1, you
guns.
could have simply come out and said, guys, I'm the seamstress. I don't know why Alex is, but the fact that there was no double claim put all the sus on you, and everybody believed Alex. But that was the only reason that anybody was still thinking that there could have been a Vigor Mortis and not the Vortex.
I thought that it was either.
But I think Mia not saying her information at the end and nominating, because when Mia came back to her computer, I was expecting her to come out with all of her Savant information, and she didn't. Which would have really helped a whole lot, because her information was 2 false, 2 false, 2 truths, and 2 false.
I was I believed that either Jed was evil or it was a Vortex, and obviously I wasn't largely leaning any one way or the other.
But me saying I'm not evil doesn't prove that I'm not evil. But it doesn't.
Yeah, but not saying anything makes you more evil.
Not saying if you hate Jed, it was the first day. If you...
Anyway, there you have it. An unsolved game of Sex and Violence. I played chaotically, which helps my image. I was good. Went after Edgar, got Edgar killed. At points, I knew what was going on, or I was leaning towards the worlds that were right. At other points, I was not. I was very not anchored down. Here, let's look at my grimoire. I did have Edgar as the philosopher, Ella as the mutant, Alex as the good. That's the... So I do it also. I claimed to be... Well, that I heard of a Flowergirl to kill Edgar, so I can't be too hard on him. But he lied about his role, which was very harmful overall. Became the Klutz. I don't actually know who was planning on naming. I was told I would have picked George. So if they had killed me, we would have lost. Because Ned, who I believed, said to pick George. Hearing suddenly a lot of noise. I don't think you are, though. Did not know Nick's role. I did think Robert was evil. If we had killed Robert like I had suggested at the beginning, the game would have continued. I did want to kill Soren also. Oh, and then Steve A's information, which they did talk to Steve A. Did not suss Steve A. He's new to the group. I don't know him well at all. I just kind of believed that he was a town crier and he didn't understand his information. So I'd be interested to know if he did know. His information was accurate. Yep, so we should have known to kill him. Dang it, that's the solution right there. Because he had accurate information. Soren, who I did believe, was the juggler, and he did juggle, and he got bad information. And if Ned, Grow, and Soren all got bad information, and they're not the evil team, then how the heck is Steve A getting good information? Yep. How horrendous. Anyway, that's your game. I'm glad that evil won. I think evil doesn't win enough. However, I don't want them to win when I'm good. Thanks for watching. Until the next time.